This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
A new Silicon Valley company dedicated to anti-aging research is getting major funding from the uber wealthy. Outdo Labs, a biological reprogramming tech company, is allegedly attracting big-name investors such as Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos and Russian-Israeli billionaire Yuri Milner, according to MIT Technology Review. The company is currently luring some of the world's top scientists to join with big salaries and promises to give them free rein on their anti-aging research. Just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, now the asshole billionaires are on their way to immortality. Welcome to Suck Everlasting.
Federal and state agencies say they are responding to reports of oil and chemical spills resulting from Hurricane Ida. If only the coast had converted to green energy, then we would have had a massive wind and sun spill.
Actor Miles Teller tested positive for COVID-19 after refusing to get the vaccine. His actions caused his upcoming Paramount Plus Godfather prequel series, The Offer, to shut down production. More than likely, Paramount made Teller an offer to get the vaccine, but it looks like this time he did indeed refuse.
A Maine landlord arranged for the rescue of 15 tarantulas and one python that had been left behind by a tenant. I don't know. If I was the tenant, I would insist that they were there when I moved in.
Two of the biggest ride-share companies in the world have announced they would pay all of their drivers legal fees if they sued under Texas's terrible anti-abortion laws. Lyft CEO Logan Green announced on Friday via Twitter that the company would, quote, cover up 100% of legal fees, quote, unquote, if their drivers are sued under Texas's SB 8 law, while Uber driver CEO Dara Khosrowshahi followed suit, quote, tweeting Green's post and saying that the company intends to, quote, cover legal fees in the same way. Thank goodness that someone in Texas is showing some sense and that these ride-sharing apps are not pro-life.
A pedestrian was struck and killed by a New Jersey transit train on Tuesday morning, and service was suspended on two lines. The man was hit by a Morris and Essex train at around 5:15 a.m. It looks to me like these NJ transit trains can use some more training.
Billionaire and former Walmart executive Mark Lohr has outlined his vision for a 5 million person new city in America and appointed a world-famous architect to design it. Lohr unveiled plans for Telasa, a sustainable metropolis that he hopes to create from scratch in the American desert. The ambitious 150,000-acre proposal promises eco-friendly architecture, sustainable energy production, and a drought-resistant water system, and will allow residents to access their workplaces, schools, and amenities with a quarter-hour commute of their homes. The only catch is the only places that you'll be able to work are, you guessed it, a Walmart superstore.
5 people were treated for smoke inhalation at a local hospital following an overnight fire at a social club in Perth Amboy. The owners insisted it was a cigar lounge, though, so the customers couldn't sue.
UK officials are cautioning swimmers to steer clear of a horny dolphin named Nick that is acting amorous towards people. Nick was first spotted last summer off the Isles of Sicily, the site of Wally the Walrus's infamous boat-sinking spree last spring, and then later in County Cork, Ireland. No judgment here, Nick. We know that your horniness is out of your control, and you aren't doing it on purpose.
A towering statue of Confederate General Robert E. Lee in Richmond, Virginia, will be taken down on Wednesday as a symbol of racial injustice, more than 130 years after it was erected in tribute to the South's Civil War leader. Unfortunately, there's really nice graffiti art on the base of it, which will also be removed.
A patron of the Hurricane Harbor Water Park that's part of the Six Flags Great Adventure Complex in Jackson, New Jersey, was injured on a water slide Monday afternoon thanks to another rider's mischief. The patron complained of pain following a ride on one of the park's tube slides when the guest's tube overturned as a result of another guest jumping out of the tube, which is a violation of the park's safety policies. What's the matter? A real hurricane wasn't good enough for you, so you had to go to Hurricane Harbor to relive your sick hurricane fantasies? Looks like the only great adventure this park patron is going to have is inside of a physical therapy center.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.